Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Joy. She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
All right, I don't know if my mic's working this morning. Good morning, everybody. I think it's moving. What up? Happy freaking Wednesday. Mic check. 1, 2. How do I sound, chat? How do I sound? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Got my coffee. Is that ice? What is that? It is ice. Okay. What up, everybody? Good morning. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Let me know. Mic check. Happy Hump Torta Day. Loud Pack says, what up? Good morning. Big Ron's Kicks. Tito Kicks in the building. What's good? Tifa. Drew in the building. What's good? Turtle Chang in the building. Good morning. Chevy Rise. George. What up, man? Treyway in the building. What's good? Snowbird in the building. Scott G. Fernando. What up, dude? Black Belt Chris in the building. Del Rey. Jojo Dancer. Casanova Kane. Adobo in the building. What's good? Got the Kobe Clarks. And quality control is pretty bad, and it feels cheaply made, Diamond says. Corey in the building, what's good? Scene Lover, good morning. Nolan, Marcy in the building, what's good? Bobby Shampoo in the building, what's good? Gotta have Kicks in the building, what's good? RPK, Mr. 843, good morning. Rami, what's good? What's good? Hondo in the building, what's good? Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. How's the weather down there? It's pretty cold in the morning. It's been pretty cold out here in Vegas. It's kind of cooling down. Not cooling down, but it's getting a little warm now. in a way. Like in the morning, it's like freezing. It's currently 46 degrees today. But it is in the actually, I'm looking at the wrong place. Okay, it's 47 degrees. But all week it's going to be in the mid 60s. Today it's going to be 70, so it's going to be somewhat warm. Sean in the building. Thank you so much for the 3-month re-up. Good morning, Raph. Happy 3 months re-up. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your support. Kicking with SB. Good morning. What's good? Kicks in the building. Good morning. Pew Pew in the building. What's good? Goon Baby. DH in the building. Toothless. The Walk. Good morning. What's the weather like in Vegas? He says. Going goes. What up? Buenos dias. Bro, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. UPS hates me, bro. Like, I don't know what the issue is when I drop the packages off, right? So when I went to go drop the rest of the package off, he said, we're not taking it. I was like, what do you mean you're not taking it? He's like, you said you got to go somewhere else. I was like, what do you mean? This is a UPS, right? And then he said, yes, but it's too much. I said, okay. Like, the thing is, I had it, everything was organized in boxes. He's like, oh, you only have 4. I was like, no, I have, this is the last half and this is 50. And he was like, 50? And I said, yeah, what's it called? He's like, we can't take it. He said, you got to go somewhere else. I was like, what? Bro, he literally denied me. And I was like, you can't even take like at least a quarter of this. I was like, bro, I have it all organized. Like, it's not going to be messy. I understand it's bags, but like, it's not going to be messy. That's why I have it in boxes. And he was like, okay, we'll take 25. I was like, what? He probably wants you to come have them pick it up. Yeah, probably. I think that's what it is. But like, they have a driver for a reason. Like, I've never had an issue, with this location. They've always taken all the packages, especially like all my last drops and stuff like that. They've taken it all. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, why do I have to go somewhere else? Like, where am I supposed to go? FedEx? Like, it's UPS. And he just was not having it that day, I guess. But anyways, I have to drop the last half of the packages off today. I wasn't able to do everything yesterday because of the guy denying me. So UPS store is not affiliated with UPS. By the way, they are franchises. I didn't know that. I don't know. It's UPS. When I look at a UPS, it's a UPS at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking outside in, right? Yeah, these UPS stores are privately owned. They don't follow UPS rules. Gotcha. Okay. So it's not an actual like UPS store, I guess. I don't know how it works. Roll Vision, what up, dude? That's when you say, let me talk to the manager. Should have went Karen. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense since, like, you know what I'm saying? They're all family. Like, the manager is the dad and the workers are the sons. Like, the daughter was cool as hell. Like, I was wondering where the daughter went because she was always taking my packages. She always asked how my kids are and my family was. And then apparently the brother was telling me that she got a new job. So, and I was like, okay, that makes sense to why I never see her. And I was like, I don't know why. I was like telling the little brother, because there's an older brother, there's a little brother. And I was telling the little brother, I was like, I don't understand, man. Like, your sister was cool. Your sister always took all my packages. I brought in over 100 packages, like, a time, and she still took all the packages. And he was like, she's all right. I was like, yeah, okay. Clearly, she's the cool one. Good morning, amazing. What up, dude? See why she got a new job. Yeah, she was probably sick and tired of working with the family. I don't blame her. Murd, what up, dude? 22-year-old UPS driver here. There's these store owners and employees are lazy. They want to do the least work possible. Yeah, it sounds like it wasn't too bad.
For my 2 hoodies and beanie.
Like, truly,
fire emoji.
Like, the boxes, like, were all organized. I was like, yo, listen, you could keep my boxes. Like, you could keep it organized so it's not like taking up all this room. V, thank you so much for the 27-month re-up. Appreciate you, Raph. And for my 2 hoodies and beanies, yes sir. Can't wait for the my 2 hoodies and beanie. V says yes sir. Thank you so much for the 27-month re-up. Yeah, all the hoodies and beanies are officially sold out. I got none left. You guys all ordered the rest of them that I had. So thank you guys so much for your support. I want to make sure everything is all good to go when it comes to your guys' orders. So I want to thank you guys so much for the support, man. For real. Yeah, I see that some of the dang, one of the packages already out for delivery. Golly. But yeah, it looks like some of them are in transit. Obviously, some of them tracking is added because they couldn't take the last half. So I'm gonna drop the rest of the packages off this morning. Raph, I saw the Jdsports shout you out with the voodoos. Yeah, they followed me on Instagram, bro. I made it, man. I freaking made it, chat. Jdsports followed me the other day. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. And then they actually reached out to me and asked if I could do a collaborated post with them. I said, sure. So, shout out to Jdsports, bro. How big was the package she took? How big was the package she took? Rami, why do you have to be so weird, bro? You're a grown-ass man. You always being so weird in the chat, bro. I need to meet this girl who took out. Man, you guys are, see, look at y'all. They don't want any money, Yo Malcolm says. My Tokyo 5s arrived. There you go, Sneaker King. Congratulations, my friend. Morning Rap, are we getting a shock drop? I mean, I wish. I don't think so. I think the shock drops are officially over. You guys have to realize that, like, I think Jordan Brand and Nike just has to dump all this inventory, and they know that it's a slow week. Like, they absolutely know it's a slow week. You know what I'm saying? Like, this week is pretty slow. Like, all we have is the Jaws, the Jordan 4s, and we have Book 2s. That's all we got. And then, obviously, we had the Dornbecker collection, which is this weekend. Saturday is going to be the biggest day. I think the Dornbecker collection is going to be bigger than the Jordan 4 Flight Club, in my personal opinion. I think more people are going to want the Dornbecker collection than the 4s. Gamma 11's restock came in today. There you go. Yesterday. Congrats. JD didn't tag my friend Cultivating Cool, but used his image. Flipper Drip says he probably didn't know. They probably didn't know. Like, that's why they had to, like, didn't they have to, like, I think they redid the post because they sent me the post twice. That could have been it. They probably didn't know his tag. Wife's Gamma's made it past final boss. Can't wait for Saturday. Got my gray mine 001 slides, but they run small, but I'm glad I went a whole size up. So for me, yes, I understand. Like, the more I wear the mine 001 slides, they fit a little snug. I get it. But I feel like if you go true to size, you feel the full potential of the actual technology of the mine 001. I get it. You know, some people don't like their slides true to size, or they don't like their slides tight, and I get it. But, like, these slides, I feel like, yes, they are meant to somewhat be comfortable, but at the same time, like, I feel like the slides is meant for you to feel the actual quote-unquote science behind the slides. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it, because there's so many people that criticize the slides that say, oh, they're way too small, they're not even that comfortable. But I don't think that is the point of the slide. I don't think, like, for me, like, yes, you could walk around with them, but I feel like you could feel the full potential of the actual slide if you do, like, some sort of post-workout. If you go, like, if you had a long day of work, then you put on the slides, you know what I'm saying? Like, something that you are doing that's having your body get tired out, and then you put these slides on. That's what I feel like it's meant for, right? Toothless, what up, man? Ronald in the building, what's good? Joe in the building, good morning. Good morning, prayers on the Syndicate LA. Some dumbasses ran into their building and robbed them. I did see that. I'm going to bring that video up this morning. These released January 27th. They put them up yesterday and took them down. Are you talking about the dunks? I was looking for them. I was definitely looking for them this last night, but I don't know why they took it down. What's your next Jordan cop, Raph? My next Jordan cop, I think, is the Jordan 4 Toro Bravos as of right now. I don't know what else I want in the next couple months, but the fact that the Toros don't even drop until May 2nd. So that's exactly what they are meant for, Raph. Thank you for telling people this. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I feel like people are getting a little confused on the slide, and I get it because, like, when you hear or see a slide, whether if it's a Yeezy slide or any other slide, like a regular Nike slide, it's like, okay, well, all I'm looking for, as the average consumer is looking for, is is comfort. And I totally get that. A slide is meant to be kind of somewhat comfortable. Not all slides out there are very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They're just regular size to slip on, just to wear whenever you take off your shoes. It's less uncomfortable than what you normally wear. So like I said, I've been saying that in a lot of the videos and reviews. I've just been saying it's a recovery slide. You know what I'm saying? Frank, what up, dude? Nam in the building. Good morning. Let's see. It says, morning fam. What up, Mr. Hollywood? Nike Mine 001 in the black. Yeah, that black colorway is not dropping until the 5th. So, did you see the Jordan 4 Lakers? I'm low-key thinking about copping. I'm passing on the Laker 4s for sure. Crazy work. Next Jordan drop is February for sure. And they got some in March. The Toros isn't until May. No way you're waiting for that long. It's cap. I would say this, is that, like, I wear my Mine 001 slides all the time. Like, I've been wearing them after post basketball games. I wore them last night when I had a basketball scrimmage. Wore them yesterday and they felt fine. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like any post workout or anything like in that sort, if you're switching out of your shoes, like of course your slide is going to be way more comfortable, than any other shoe that you're wearing. Jason, your guy got a reverse infrared 6s review up. Does he really? Sewell got both the mules and the shoes. He said the slides don't do the nodes justice. He said the shoes are so much better. Yeah, the reason why, it's because, like, I personally think if you have the Mine 001s, right, there's like cushions on the top of the mules. I don't know if you guys could, like, if you know what I'm talking about, like, there's like these bumps on top of the mules that are really pushing your foot out of the slide. That's how I feel about it. That's why I could see why people are saying they run small, because those bumps on the top of the mules are kind of low-key pushing your foot off the slide. That's the only thing I would criticize about it. I feel it. Like, is it comfortable? It's not, it doesn't bother me, but I could tell that little 2 lumps on the top of the mules are pushing my foot back out of the slide. That is one reason why I would consider going a whole size up, because of that reason. Because I could feel it every time I'm walking. It's like pushing my foot off the slide. So, but the thing is, with the 002s, the thing is, it's like your foot is secured. Like, it's two different. Like, you really can't compare a slide to a shoe. You know what I'm saying? In a way. Like, I get it, probably because you could probably compare the technology, but, like, you really can't compare the fit. Because it's a slide and it's a shoe. With the shoe, your foot is secured. Like, you feel the nodes a lot more on the shoe versus the slide, because your foot is literally secured and it's not really moving. Your foot's not really moving back and forth on a slide, on a shoe versus a slide. So I've not tried the 002s. I'm sure most of the reviews that I've heard, that people like the 002s more than the 001s, because you actually feel the nodes more on the 002s. So but I know we kind of been talking about it all week. I still get a lot of questions about the about the slides. I get a lot of questions every time I go to basketball, because I've been wearing it the last week, and I've been getting a lot of people asking me about it. So I can see the 002s being more effective. Heard sizing is tricky on the 001, Scott G says. It is. It comes down to preference. That's what I feel like with the 001s. It honestly comes down to preference. So if you want half sizes, you definitely have to go a woman sizing, and then you could get a half sizing from there. So top of the morning collection fam, trying to find a way to get the Dornbecker 17s. DTLR won't have them in store. Nowhere near Rock, New York, and I've never hit on a sneaker like that. 4090E says. That's the true reservoir. That's ain't nothing dropping still on these slides. I mean, people are but you got to realize, like, if you look on social media and search up these slides are very, very popular, bro. Like, they're absolutely popular. Like, because it's popular because people are curious about it. That's it. It's the curiosity that people are getting. You know what I'm saying? And that's when the Rejuvenates came out. That's all you were hearing. What people were hyped about was Rejuvenates, because people were wearing them. They saw it all over the internet. People are curious of the sizing. People are curious of the comfort. But now that everybody has a pair, it's like no one really talks about it as much because they're sitting everywhere in Nike stores. That's the same thing what's going to happen with these mule slides. It's going to be the same thing. It's a cycle, bro. It's a cycle. When there's something new, a new technology that is what's it called? That's different. You don't really see balls in the bottom of your foot, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's honestly really, really different. So it's not that it's like, I mean, I did say hype, but it's not like it's like a full bunch of hype beasts that want them. It's just a lot of people are really, really curious. I'm telling you, like, if I wore an Air Jordan to my basketball games, right? People were like a new Jordan that just came out. People are not going to notice that. Like, literally, I have worn these slides the last week, and I get almost all my homies that are in basketball asking me about them. So because they see it all over the internet, it's something new, it's something different. So people are going to be like, "Oh, what are these?" You know what I'm saying? So Nike taking my slides money, gym, putting balls on my feet, my side hustle. DJ says, I'm feeling those gray and Jordan 9s they added on sneakers today. Do not leave your Rejuvenate slides out in the sun. I did that in the Bahamas when I came back a few hours later to put them on. They shrunk. I couldn't get my foot in them. Well, it's in general. You don't put foam. You don't put some sort of foam material out in the sun, Rami. That's not... Rejuvenates are my recovery shoe slide. Innovations, new innovation for Nike, and people are going to be curious about it. You know what I'm saying? This is one and done tech. Good watch detail says. Rafi, you going for them DB17s and putting them to feet? I'll probably won't go for them for the personal. I'll probably just help out the homie Larry that wants them. So any unboxing today? Yes, I have an unboxing. It's somewhere in my house. But I will do an unboxing for you guys this morning. I have a shoe that came in yesterday, and I would like to see and share my thoughts and opinions here on the streams. So if y'all don't mind, we got a lot of Ghost Watchers in here. Make sure you guys smash that like button, Ghost Watchers. Anybody that's just pulling through here on the streams, I really do appreciate it. So there's a couple things that got loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. We got the Flint 9s that you guys kind of brought up. I don't know where they're at. I thought I saw them yesterday on my app, but I don't see them anymore. But it looks like here it is. The 9s officially got loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. $215, man. $215. Am I going for the black pair? I don't know. I think the homie Francisco wants them, so I'll probably go on Nike and go pick up a pair from. Could have worn them last night. Frank says, Air Jordan 9 Flint Grays and French Blues, $215, bro. Cop or drop on these, chat. How are we feeling about the 9s? I know there's a couple 9 fans in here. Anybody a 9 fan? Where's all my 9 fans in here? 9 fans? The brown SB 95s are pretty nice, John Brown says. Yeah, it's not really talked about for some reason. The SB 95s. I think it's because I feel like some people are just over 95s in a way. You know? Morning Rap, what up, White Tiger? What's good? Savage in the building. Cop, anything dropping today? We'll see if there's EA in 7 minutes. We'll wait. We'll see if there's EA in 7 minutes. Cop, drop. Wait for the sale. What's dropping? White Tiger says. We'll see if there's EA this morning, but other than that, there's not much dropping today. And the next drop is Friday, I think. Auto pass, boot shoe. Yup. Nice butt passing. Super Cop, Jordan 9, Flint Grays, Trey says. Supposedly only 52,000 pairs. There will be on sale on these, on the 9s. Yeah, it just seems like in the beginning of the year, when it comes to stock numbers on sneakers, like they average around like 40 to 50,000 on GRs. I think the next massive GR, it's probably going to be the Toros. Either Toros or the Wolf Grays. I think the Wolf Grays maybe. I think Wolf Grays should be around maybe, if I would guess, it would be around 60,000 pairs. So, because the Wolf Grays are dropping, what, February 28th or something? And that's, yeah. So, I wish the Cool Grays were to drop this month. It would have been really, really a solid month if they just kept the Cool Grays or the Wolf Grays 5s in January. Because we already know February is going to be kind of busy. So, Girls Club SB Dunks low drop on 127. Yes. So for some reason, this dunk right here, this is the dunks releasing on January 23rd at your local skate shops. This was supposed to drop. I think this is the Bronx girl skate shoe. These were loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. So I don't know what happened. They like took them down. I don't know what happened. They took them down and don't know. But these are dropping this month. These are dropping in like a week or so. So what do you guys think about these? The white laces are, I'm not going to hold y'all. The white laces are, they look really, really good in these. Okay. The white laces on these look pretty solid in my personal opinion. Hope there is healthy stock. Need a size 12. Do the Wolf Gray 5 still have the wrinkle texture? I saw new pics that look, they aren't textured. We need those. Gotta have, Kick says. All white laces. I mean, got black laces, probably green laces, orange laces. But yeah, these ones are okay. These are okay. These are not horrible. These are not horrible. SBs will be very limited this year, Rami says. Yeah, but just because it's limited doesn't necessarily mean, I guess if anybody's an SB fan, I guess should be more worried. A little worried if they do kind of like limit the SBs in a way. But at the end of the day, dude, like, I don't know. I feel like these are not going to go for much in a way. Like I feel like what? SBs average around like a little bit under $200 nowadays. A little bit under, and just depends on the size. I don't think these are going to be too much in the resale market to anybody that takes an L if you're an SB fan. But it's nice. It's a nice looking shoe. I think these are not bad. Simple and clean to me, Mr. Hollywood says. Yeah, it's not, they're not doing too much. I don't think they did too much to this one.
Stingray print?
I can't. I wish I could play a video with no music. Must cop. Really? Pass? Nah, cop. I mean, they're throwing some stuff this month, chat. I mean, with these SBs. White laces probably look the best, but any of those. I feel like all the New York guys are going to want this. Like, this has got to be a must cop for the New York guys, right? If you're from the Bronx, like, this has got to be a must cop. It represents y'all city. They're cool, but I need the snakeskin dunks. White laces probably look the best, but any of those colors would pop. Yeah, if you put like orange on these and like the other side green, yeah, that would pop. But I feel like the white laces don't look too bad. I just don't know what I would wear with these. Like, that's the same thing when it comes to like the Nard Wars. Like, I don't know what I would wear with those. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad shoe. It's just like one of those things that I don't know what I would wear with it. Paying resales like cursing in church, Peter says. How about the Foamposite? Any release coming soon? I haven't heard any Foamposite releasing. I haven't heard any Foamposite releasing anytime soon. Maybe I might have missed maybe a release date, but as of right now, I haven't heard anything in that sort. So honestly, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people hating on the shoe. There's nothing wrong with this sneaker. I don't understand, and I get what some people are saying. I'm referring to the Air Jordan 1 Low medium olive releasing this month. Like, when I seen the comparison between this shoe and the medium olive Travis's, bro, they look exactly alike. They really, really do. Like, it's like an alternative colorway with the Travis's and these. Like, it's insane. It's not a bad shoe. I'm not going to hold you. Like, I want to see these in hand. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I'm telling you guys right now, these, like, I've been seeing a lot of people comparing these to the Travis's, and they literally look just alike. I'm like, wow, okay. So the colorway on that medium olive on these are as close, or not even as identical as the Travis Jordan 1 Low. I'm trying to see if I could find a pic of someone like comparing the two, but I don't see one as of right now on Twitter. I don't see one. I wish I could find it, but I don't have it. So it's a great colorway. Those are clean AF, but they gonna say it, gonna be, yeah, that's the thing. There's no reverse swoosh and it's not a Travis. This is like the definition of, like, if there's no Travis or a reverse swoosh on it, if it's not a Travis Scott, people are not gonna want them. Like, dead ass. Like, this is a perfect example. They're better than the Travis's because the swoosh is normal. Same shoe, no reselling or backward swoosh. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad sneaker at all, chat. Like, this is not a bad shoe. Finally, some sneaker talk and not about some slides, Philly says. I mean, bro, what's wrong with that in Philly? There's nothing wrong talking about the Mine 001s. I feel like some of you guys, no offense, I'm not saying you, Philly, but no offense, like, some of you guys are like anti, like, sometimes some of you guys are like don't want to talk about things that everybody else is talking about. Like, some of you guys are like that, like in here, which is fine, bro. Just because everyone likes it or curious about it, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't like something, you know. It's like when everybody likes the same thing, it's like, oh, I don't want it, or you guys are a bunch of hype beasts, whatever. It's like, you guys don't want to talk about that's anything new. Brother, they didn't hit. No, it's all good. I just don't understand what's wrong talking about the slides. I'm not gonna hold you. Olive ones are fire. Did anyone get EA? Oh, let me check. Is there EA? Hold on. Yeah, there's no, dude. They're gonna make these. They're gonna make these Jordan 4s first come first serve. They're gonna make these 4s first come first serve, chat. They know it. Jdsports knows it, man. They know it, bro. They're gonna make these 4s first come first serve. They're gonna make them first come first serve, bro. That ass. Now that Jdsports follows me on Instagram, dude, bro, they've been stalking me heavy, bro. They've been stalking me heavy, man. And man, listen, all I gotta say, if Jdsports wants to let me know when they're gonna do some sort of restock, I'm more than welcome to share it here on the streams. Listen, the amount of exclusive accesses that we cover here on the streams, hey man, if there is some sort of like restock on Gamos or Black Cats or whatever you guys want, hey man, I'm more than welcome to do some content for them. Pass on the 4s to save for Polo Beams. DJ says, I heard EA on Friday online only. I Finish Line said there's a lot of shipping delays for the 4s. No stores in my region have their pairs yet. Really? That's probably the reason why there's no EA. That's probably why. Cause hold on, let's double check here real quick. Let me go back on Jdsports. Let me go back. They don't even have images. Well, actually, they do. They just don't have it loaded up. Yeah, they have EA. It's there. The symbol is there. So, EA is going to happen. They have EA. Right there. JD going to pay you in status points for these collabs. Yeah, facts. They better. I tell you this, I'm copping them. Jordan 1 Lows ban is gonna be absolutely must cop. As much as people gonna say, oh, there ain't the highs, but then get pissed when they can't even obtain them. Sean says, do folks really want these 4s? I have the white cements. Do these? I mean, bro, listen. If someone, just because someone else has the Jordan 4, let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you a fact. Just because someone has the white cement 4s doesn't mean they can't buy this shoe. It's how many white and black shoes do you need? You could say the same thing with Chicago's, black and red and white shoes. That's the most common colorway that you could probably see on a Jordan, right? You have, in the last couple of years, you have the Reimagines, okay, 4s. You get the Bread 85s. You got Chicago 1 Lows. You got Lost and Founds. This year, you have Toros, and you have Breads coming out this year, and you have the Bread Lows bands. So why is it that someone that wants a pair of whites, that has a white cement Jordan 4, that can't get the white, these flight clubs? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people in here are going to buy the band 1 Lows.
@J_Gil1 donated 99 centavos.
How many red and black and white shoes do we need? Jay, for the $1 donation, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm sure a lot of people in here are going to buy all 3 of those shoes, but buying another red shoe or black red shoe is just going to go over the head. It's just going to go over your head. So, how do we really feel about those All-Star Cool Grade 1 highs with the icy bottoms? I haven't seen them. Finally got my undefeated 4s. Traded a pair of Caitlyn Clarks from the restock. The Flight Club quality shits on the white cements. Wishful thinking says. You know what? I'll tell you this, chat. The Flight Club Jordan 4s are not bad. They're not bad. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad at all. I don't think it's a horrible shoe. I think it's a great shoe. And truly, I just feel like people are really just being a little selective. That is all. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with the sneaker, in my personal opinion. I want to see them in hand. I'm sure people in here, your picture that you sent me, Rami, it doesn't load up for some reason. It's not loading up on my end. Yeah. It's not loading up for some reason. Look at this video. Rami, when did you send me this video? Hold on, let me show y'all real quick. These are not bad. I don't know what the quality is like. You got the Nike Air in the booty. So it literally looks all white in the upper, and then you got black hints on the eyelids and the midsole. It's literally, that's what I told you guys. It's literally a Jordan 4 SB, but black and white. That's how I look at it. When I see the shoe, it looks like a black and white Jordan 4 SB. That's all it is. I mean, if you look at the color blocking and compare it to all the rest of the SB Jordan 4s, they all look alike. So, I mean, that's why I said, like, this shoe is not bad. It's not a bad shoe at all. It's really not, you know? But, like, if you really, really want these, you could probably get these, bro. You could probably get these way under retail. That's the thing about this shoe. You could probably get it under retail, and you could get a really good, like, if I could get this, like, bro, if this, like, is damn near $100, like, which I don't really think it will, I mean, that's a solid cop, bro. It's a solid cop. Those little dot holes on the toe box makes the shoe ugly. Wait, let me see. Yeah, and plus they don't have no gum bottom. Yeah, sure. You know what? I didn't see that. Wait, what? What is that? You see this? I didn't notice that on the mud guard on the shoe. It has like, it looks like stitching. It's like wavy stitching across the mud guard. It looks like it's full leather. I didn't notice that. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why they came up with that. It's like double, yeah, it's like double stitched. Why did they do that? Damn, that changes everything. Yeah, absolutely it does. I didn't even know it even looked like that. I haven't watched any reviews online on like close-up looks of the shoe. This is my first time seeing that. It's like double stitching on the mud guard on the shoe. So if if it's your first time seeing this, bro, I don't mix. Listen, it went over my head, bro. Right over my head. Is it suede? Is that really suede? It's like it's dirt suede. No one noticed this the first images weeks ago? No. Do they squeak? Anyone get access yet? There was no EA today, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't watch Seth Fowler's review. How did you not, bro? First thing I noticed. I didn't notice it, bro. That's not the first thing that I've seen. Like when I first saw the images, because it's all white. So like I didn't really see, maybe I didn't see the detailed looks on them. That's why. So, what up, Raph and Collection Fam? What's happening? What up, J-Boy? I'm not saying it's a horrible shoe. It's just interesting why they added that on there. So, hey, man, listen. Some of you guys like, oh, I seen it, Raph. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been seeing it. Congratulations, bro. I just noticed it right now. Sorry I didn't see it last time. You guys are all like bragging it to my face. Yo, Raph, I seen it before. I don't know how y'all noticed it. You guys are crazy. Y'all know you ain't noticed that? Congrats. All right, so here we go. Man, what the hell people doing, bro? You guys seen this video? So this store, I think like, dude, I'm telling you guys, like a lot of people sent me this video. I'm like, what is happening? So it looks like security camera footage shows a vehicle crashing into a Snkrs resale shop. This is out there in Syndicate, Los Angeles. Let's watch it. All right, so they back into the store. Dude, this is crazy. Like they had this planned. They had this all planned. Look how efficient these guys are. Like they had like some sort of, let me see. They had like, look, they had everything planned. They have this like big tarp that they put down and just throw everything in the middle. Whatever you see. This is crazy. Did I lag? I think I lagged a little bit, chat. Did I lag? Ain't covering that. Insurance ain't covering that. But look how, the thing is, chat, like, the one thing I've noticed in this video, okay, what is one thing that you notice on this video? What is one thing, like, these guys had to know exactly where everything was. Like, they knew exactly what to take. They knew exactly where everything was. They had everything. They were probably in the store like multiple times trying to plot everything out. And if you notice, is that every single person that's in this video is taking their sweet time. Casanova came for the 10 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. Thank you so much, Cass. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. Shout out my boy Casanova Kane. If you guys noticed that every single person in this video is literally taking their sweet time. I mean, everything is literally right in front of in the front. Well, dude, the thing is, they apparently took all the shoes. That's the thing, bro. They took a lot of the like the heat. You can't tell me, bro. You can't tell me that it takes them that long. Bro, they took all the shoes. That's what I'm saying. Like, they knew exactly where everything was, bro. Like, someone, it had to be like in some sort of inside plan. Bro, like, they took the shoes, bro. This is probably their heat wall. We're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they took their sweet time. I don't know. I don't know. There's obviously context that we're missing here. Bro, look how they're just walking. Look at this dude right here. He's just like, okay, guys, we know where everything's at. Just take everything in the middle. And then, you know what? Hey, take your time unfolding the tarp down. Yep. Take your time. Don't worry. We got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just throw everything in the middle. Okay. Buddy's back there, probably in the back room, taking all the sneakers. Okay. Let's just jog it out a little bit. Okay, guys. Oh, you're missing a couple shorts here, guys. Come on. All right. You're missing a couple. Let's walk over here. Hey, unfold the tarp. You didn't unfold it all the way. Like, they're taking their sweet time. I'm sorry. When you're robbing a place, you're not just, look at this, buddy's just walking. he's delegating. Chat, come on, bro. If you're gonna rob a place, you ain't gonna go this slow. Plot twist is the employees. Yeah, that's the thing. And plus, like, who knows if the alarms were going off? I'm assuming they got alarms, right? I'm assuming they got alarms in them, bro, because the alarms are not alarming. Yeah, that wouldn't go down in NYC unless maybe Long Island, but sheesh. Hey guys, no rush, but don't take all day. That's what I'm saying. They're taking their sweet time, bro. And they took the shoes off the heat wall. Who knows? Listen, who knows if they took the boxes? That's the thing. What store is this? The store is called Syndicate Los Angeles. That is what the store is called, Syndicate. Funny thing is, I don't know exactly where it's at. I don't know. I've never been to this store before. I've had people on Discord that I know that's been in the store before, and it's not a big store. It's a pretty small store from what I've seen. So That's how most of the robberies look at 3 to 8 minutes tops. I mean, the thing is, like, they probably know this. These guys are probably experienced, clearly experienced young gentlemen that's robbed areas before, and they know the process of this store. It looks like they got away with it at the moment, so taking their time worked out for them. J Million says, insurance fraud. Cool Kick's about to see a ton of no box pairs come in. Wes says. They got hit by a syndicate. Kane says no box deals on eBay right now. Big Feet Matter says, I mean, you'd be dumb as hell, bro, to like list them right away. If you taking your time, then alarms are off. Rodsky says, yeah, that could be it too. Like if the alarms didn't go off, that could have been it. So I know no one is gonna do push-ups anymore in that store. Frank says they usually have gate up when they close. Warren says. Yeah, it just sucks. It does sucks that some businesses have to go through these type of type of stuff. Like this is honestly not the first time that we've seen something like this. Not saying that it's okay, but it's very unfortunate that it happens a lot often than than we see. And it's unfortunate. So shout out to Syndicate. Hopefully they could bounce back from all this. And it just sucks that you got horrible human beings out there that is willing to like just rob a store like that, bro. It is unfortunate. So, bro, the market on sneakers are not even that crazy. Obviously, they got a bunch of heat in that store. You know, like it's like you tell yourself, it's like, why? Especially if people that rob places like that, it's like, why? You couldn't just get a job or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get a job. You don't want to get a job at like McDonald's or like Costco. They got good benefits, you know. But let me wake up one day and just rob a store. You know what I'm saying? Personal storage units getting hit too. Don't forget this is a resale shop, so it's probably not doing that well. It could be a owner rob himself to get the insurance money. J Million says. I mean, if you want to talk about like just assuming, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I'm not putting any like some sort of allegations out there or and whatnot, but it's just unfortunate that these type of things happen to businesses, not only sneaker stores. It's why I will never open a storefront online store. Only it's 2026. You got to be smarter. 40 on E says. Those are bottom of the barrel bums. Of course, they won't get a job. No, they couldn't get a job. That's a part of the problem, Delmick says. These are, if I owned a resale shop, I would sleep in there. Honestly, I don't know if I would do all that. Like, sleep at your store and let everyone know that, yeah, I'm going to sleep at my store so I could protect all my goods. They need a new back window on the car now too, Ortiz says. It's 2026. Try to scam if you want. They will catch you, Dunn says. Hey man, listen, you'd be surprised that people get scammed every single day on sneakers sales. Like we've had this conversation before, right, chat? Like we've had this conversation many times where people nowadays still on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on any social media platform, people are getting scammed off their money, bro. Like, hey, man, all I have is Zelle and or Cash App and Venmo. If you give me like, hey, man, listen, I got this early pair of these Air Jordan Flight Clubs, bro. I give you a deal. I give them for you for $140. Hey, man, but you have to just cash at me real quick. Man, listen, okay? It happens all the time. People still use Cash App and Venmo to people that they send money to the people that they don't even know. It's like, oh, this guy has a lot of clout. This guy has a lot of following. I should trust him, right? People are very gullible, the same way it can happen to them can happen anywhere, either NYC. Yeah, it could happen anywhere. Absolutely. But it's just, like I said, it's unfortunate that it happens more often. After seeing that reseller pays for sneakers, I'm not surprised, David says. The best thing you can do is if you own a business is having insurance coverage, Sean says. You know what? I mean, as successful as a store can be, because Syndicate, it sounds like they've been around for a very long time in LA. At this point, like, it's like, okay, well, if my store is very successful, you know, at that point, if you don't want to go through these type of situations, you might as well just go ahead and just, you know, throw your business online and just keep it that way. You know, nowadays, a lot of resellers, shops, especially that own shops or that constantly resell for a living, you seen where do you see most of the resellers at, chat? Where, I'm telling you guys this right now, I bet you this is true. If I go and interview maybe or ask any resale shop where they make their most money at, would you guys guess where? Like, most resellers, your favorite YouTubers are on there as well. Any guesses? I mean, I feel like I gave you guys a pretty good hint what I'm talking about. Like, this is where they mainly, my personal opinion, make the most money at. I think they've been around for 4 to 5 years. Yeah, Whatnot. There's a lot of successful resellers, and it's not even comes down to like to sneakers either. There's a lot of resellers, sneaker resellers, that are literally on Whatnot that are making so much money on just reselling. I hate to say it, but bricks. Like things, dunks, Nike sneakers. They probably buy it from, you know, people that are desperately wanting cash. And they buy in these dunks for like, I'm telling y'all this right now. I have a reseller friend that bought dunks for literally free. Dead stock. Panda dunks for like $10. Going on Whatnot, selling for like 50, $40 profit right there. They're buying it for basically $5 to $10 a Panda dead stock. Like, they're buying all these bricks that are, or used shoes for literally $20 and selling on Whatnot for like $80. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's where they're making the most profits at. There's a lot of degenerates on Whatnot. They're just people that like Whatnot. What I've seen from Whatnot and like apps like that, it seems like a video game to some people. It's like, man, this dude just outbid me. I gotta outbid this guy. I can't lose. Let me keep swiping. Literally, like that's how I feel about Whatnot. It's literally like a video game. Like, it's like, all right, let me keep swiping. Nope. What? You just outbid me by $2. I'm gonna outbid you for $3. So it's literally like a video game to some people. We got a bunch of degenerates in here. I'm sure that's on Whatnot that just constantly buys and gets steals and deals off of that. You know, TikTok is the new platform. A lot of them have moved to from Whatnot. Rami says, have you ever sold there yet? Listen, I have a Whatnot account. I just don't ever use it. There's no reason why I need to be on Whatnot. I don't sell anything besides my merch. That's it. I don't sell anything else. Whatnot is an addiction, I guess. It's called an auction. Yeah, it's definitely an auction. It could be addicting because you want to win. You want to get the deal, you know. So sub up. What up, Darren? What's good, dude? It's an auction. Welcome to eBay 20 years ago, B. Lewis says. Why y'all not buying my stuff for $500? Crown says. But like I told you guys, like, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of like your favorite YouTubers and whatnot that are on there selling like early pairs of sneakers, you know. So, bro, people are trying to make their money somehow, and it works. I used to see when I was on Whatnot a little bit just to watch. I was seeing Sneak City on there a whole lot. I know Cool Kicks was on there. I don't know if they're still on there, but they were on there. Did they get their account back, by the way? Chat, does anybody know if Cool Kicks got their account back on Whatnot? Is old boy back? Blessings from Connecticut. What up, Lamar? Whatnot is a scam. You can ask your buddy to bid for y'all. Benny says, never heard of Whatnot, to be honest. No BS. Morning Rap, what are we looking at? This was a video that we showed. We had a resale shop get robbed the other night. So yeah, they're back. Okay, Cool Kicks is back. Okay, I'm wondering what happened with that situation. I'm really curious of what happened there. Shout outs to the guys. John Brown says, B. Lewis, this is so true. Fake bidders raise the prices. Kane says. You talking about that? Like they have people bidding for them, so the prices could go higher. They had 2 streams already since they got back. Okay, that's where 2J's eat at now. 490 says. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard 2J's is on there pretty heavy as well. But like the thing is, like they have a ton of resellers on there every single day. But once again, like people are making so much money off of this stuff, bro. Like they really are. They're making so much money off of this stuff. It's insane. Like even like clothes, like vintage clothes. I know Jacob Star, he's on there as well. I think he sells a lot of his vintage like stuff that he goes thrifting, and then he sells it on Whatnot. Yeah, if something is going to for the low, their friends come in and bid for them to raise it up. Rami says legal stuff takes forever. Ken says he's 2026. Frank says, where can you find this post? This is on Complex Sneakers. It's everywhere on social media. If you guys want the link specifically to the video, this is the video that you guys could check out. 2J's is on there. To pay back is consigners, Lodpack says. But I know you meant the video. What up, Dean? What's good, dude? Good morning. Reached out to you on Instagram. It would be an honor to be privileged to hear back with some advice. Yeah, hit me up again. You just gotta spam my DM because I've been getting a lot of DMs I have to catch up on. Sounds like eBay back in the day. When is EA on the flight clubs? We don't know. It sounds like there is some sort of late shipment delays on the flight clubs, according to the homie Bread and Butter. So it could be something that we see moving forward here this week. That a lot of Finish Lines and Jdsports are getting late shipments on these Flight Club Jordan 4s. So, Jake, isn't it? No, that's Jacob Star is the cross-dresser. Wait, what? Jacob Star is the is that YouTuber. You know who Jacob Star is? Yeah, Jacob Star. It's him. This guy. You know who Jacob Star is, bro? He's been around. He used to be around for like, especially for like when Supreme was like at its peak. The video isn't gonna change after watching it on here, so why ask for the link? I think people just want it. They just want to check it out themselves. That is it. You know, you feel me? It's like asking for a Jdsports link. It's like, why are you asking for the link? You just get it, go on Jdsports. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. A bunch of Whatnot streamers and grilled sellers got scammed out of millions from the same guy. Rafko Watcher, #1 fan from Connecticut. Yeah, I might have to watch it, man. Just hit me up on IG. For real. Oh, he's talking about Jeffrey. That's his name, Jeffrey Star. Not Jacob Star. That's probably what his name is, Jeffrey. Yeah. No, it's all good. No, it's all good. Laker 4 is releasing February 13th at All-Star Weekend. Bro, all I gotta say is that, like, dude, it's gonna get really busy once All-Star Weekend rolls around, man. Like, All-Star Weekend All-Star Weekend might surprise a lot of people, boys and girls. Like, All-Star Weekend is the weekend of Valentine's Day. So you already know there's going to be I personally think there's going to be a lot of heat dropping. I think there's going to be a lot of heat dropping, chat. A lot of heat dropping. If you don't believe me, that's up to you. It's going to get spicy. Well, to the ones that actually show up. Is anybody, who in here is going All-Star Weekend? If you're just going for the shoes, so be it. Like, if I'm going to go to All-Star Weekend, I'm going to consider going to, like, the dunk competition, the three-point competition. Like, some of you guys don't even watch the NBA anymore. And y'all hyped about All-Star Weekend. Some of y'all hate the NBA in here. And y'all excited for All-Star Weekend. Cushy says I might go. Think I changed my mind on these Lakers shoe 4s. They look dope. I think a lot of people like these. I think a lot of people like these. It looks like an all like nubuck. It's all nubuck. The event is dope. Expensive though. The jerseys are dope. I'm a cop one. DA says so. Yeah. Dunk comp and 3-point competition is boring now. Can't wait for the Jordan 4 Valentine's Day. I don't know what I want. Like, out of all the shoes that are dropping, like, I guess it just depends. Like, if I want the Toros, I think that's the only thing. If they drop the Toros early, that's the only thing I would want. You know, why does it have the hang tag from the Goat Duck Air Force Ones? I do not know. So, what up, Tooth? Illegal screen, Tooth says. Only watch 3-point contest if Curry's in it. I would say, like, the dunk competition hasn't really been as good. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's still cool to watch. All-Star, I mean, if they drop the UNC 5s, oh, brother. I really like these despite having several purple Jordan 4s. Are they going to be GR, the Lakers? I don't know. I could... You know what? I could see them having a pretty good amount of, like, stock on these. Like, I feel like it's going to be like a limited GR. That's how I feel about these Laker 4s. I could see them having... like this, like not having as much stock. You feel me? I don't know why it has an egg hang tag on there. I don't know. Do you think the Union raffle will be February? I personally think they will. I think they will drop. I think it's not. I 100% think they will, but I think they will do a surprise drop on Union Fragment. I just know how I think that shoe is going to be very difficult to hit. I'm sorry, but I truly think you guys thought that the Air Jordan 1 High Shadow Chicago colorway dropped last year on Union. This Union Jordan 1 High is not going to be an easy cop. It's just not. Cheapest ticket to All-Star Game is $1,400. Yeah, because it's still a month away. That's why. Just wait until it gets closer. The tickets are gonna go down dramatically. It's like WrestleMania, right? Like WrestleMania tickets were like dumb expensive. They're up like $600-700, but then like we didn't buy it until like 2-3 days before the actual event, and we paid $250 for a ticket. So like it's always like that, especially for like LA. The fact that All-Star Weekend is going to be in LA, it's going to be in that new stadium, I believe. And that's probably the reason why it's so darn expensive. I need the red and blue Union Fragments. I'll take it. All-Star Weekend needs a King of the Hill event. Straight 1v1. LaFlop ruined the NBA. I will start watching again when he leaves. So you're not watching the NBA because of LeBron James. You're not watching the NBA because of LeBron James. I don't even think that it's even that. I think you're just a LeBron hater. That's it. You probably haven't watched SGA then. You talking about LeBron? Raph, you are wrong. Everything will go up for LA All-Star. Bro, listen, that's with any event, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's with any, whether if it's a concert, sporting event. Have you ever been to any sporting event ever, or any event, like big event? I promise you, prices dip down like last minute. You can't, like, it's a fact. All the events that I've been to, bro, I always wait last minute and tickets go down. Ticket price, because a lot of these people that want to get rid of the tickets, they're gonna start getting desperate. So prices are from $1,400. I promise you, they're gonna go down, bro. If the cheapest ticket is $1,400, you cannot tell me that ticket is not gonna go down when it gets closer, when they can't sell it for $1,400. Like, that price is gonna go down. Like, I'm not saying it's dramatically gonna go down, but it's 100% gonna go down. If you're at, like, no one's gonna pay $1,400. Like, come on, bro. Facts, last minute cops to be the best. That's what I'm saying. That's with like any event, bro. It doesn't matter how big the event is. And if you're gassing up All-Star Weekend tickets, like, I get it that it's in LA, bro. Like, I totally get it. Like, that's, you could say the same thing about WrestleMania. Like, it's in Vegas, so of course it's going to be like dumb expensive. Tickets are stupid expensive right now for WrestleMania because it's in Vegas, and plus it's not until next year, April. But I promise you, those tickets are dramatically going to go down. Raph, what do you think of the KD18 until Blue put it on the screen? The KD18s, I haven't seen them, bro. I haven't seen them. We'll take a look at it. But there's some other stuff I want to take a look at here this morning real quick. But once again, if you guys see all these drops happening in February during All-Star Weekend, do not be surprised at all. Okay? Don't be surprised. Okay? Don't be surprised. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be surprised if you see these early. Because these are dropping in May. Last time, All-Star Weekend, they dropped the white cement Jordan 4s in February, and the white cement Jordan 4s didn't drop until May. I feel like they will 100% drop these. I think they will. I think they will 100% drop these during All-Star Weekend. I'd much rather watch 90s, 80 to 90s All-Star games. Way better. Okay. I guess. Then you could YouTube it. Raph, will the Laker 4s be on Jdsports? Hitman says. Will the Laker 4s be on JD? I'm pretty sure they will. So. Hater because I don't like what everyone likes. We're not even glazing LeBron, bro. No, not everybody likes LeBron. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. I already said that. But I could respect what he's done for what he's done in the game. I mean, he's won championships. He's broken records. He's done a lot of things outside of the NBA. Bro, he's a human being, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Listen, have you not played sports? I mean, it's pretty competitive, man. I mean, I get it. It's basketball is not as the same like the 80s and the 90s, but like, I mean, you could kind of say the same thing with the NFL. It's not really the same. But I mean, listen, I this is like one of the worst conversations to have the majority of the time. But that's not what you said, B. Lewis. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. You were very broad with your comment. You literally said, go back to what you said. You said you don't watch the NBA because of LeBron. You said you'll watch NBA again when LeBron leaves the league. That's exactly what you said. You never said, oh, I could respect him, but I don't like watching him. You never said that. But if you said in the beginning, maybe it would have been a little different situation. But you literally said you'll watch the NBA again once he leaves the league. Is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Raph, I play basketball. I mean, good for you. Never said you didn't. What is going on? I never said you didn't play basketball, bro. What are we talking about? If you got the bricks, do you really need the Toros? What are we talking about? I never said you did not play basketball, bro. What are we, B. Lewis? What are we talking about here, bro? You can go for a size 11 on the Laker Force for me, just in case, AK says. This subject is always sensitive. It really is, bro. Kind of want to double up on these Black Hat 4s, Rob Vicious says. Well, I'm just pointing the fact, the reason why I said that, B. Lewis, pay attention, brother. I said that because you don't like to watch LeBron play. LeBron is a competitive basketball player. That's why I said do not play any sports, because it's competitive. So tell me, why are you criticizing his game? Because you think he flops all the time? Like, I'm sure since you do play basketball, I'm sure there are some calls that you feel like it should have been called, and you complain. Like, that's the nature of basketball, or just in sports. When you don't get a call, it doesn't get called, you're gonna complain. You're gonna say, "Where was it? Where? See, buddy knows." Like, that's the nature of sports, bro. Like, if you feel like you should have got the call, you're going to say something, bro. That's the nature of the sport. Like, that's what it is, right? Like, obviously, there's people see it at home, see the slow-mos, see the replays and whatnot. Braun is breaking records because he needs to play until he's 50. No other great players had to. How do you know that, too? How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that he's going to play until he's 50 because he just wants to break records? Like, how do you know that? You had a conversation with him? Like, maybe because he just loves the game, bro. It's like Tom Brady. Tom Brady didn't want to retire because he just loves football. He just loves the damn sport, bro. Like, has all types of records in his entire career. Like, I get it. Like, that might be something that you guys see, but like, no, I mean, B. Lewis, it's all love at the end of the day, right? Like, conversation is just this is just a debate. You know what I mean? This is all debate. This is all everyone's opinion at the end of the day, but like, cause he's in my DMs, like, C2, like, just move around, bro. Like, maybe he just loves the sport, bro. When you love something so much, you're just going to keep doing it, bro. I can tell y'all haven't been watching basketball lately because LeBron has been balling. Why would you retire if you still can run up and down the court and get paid millions of dollars, J Million says. I mean, he has a lifetime contract with Nike. He's going to make millions of dollars. It's not even about the money at the end of the day. When if you've been doing something that you love for so long, because like most people know, like, especially basketball players that are retired, they're probably like in their, like, all the retired basketball players or anybody in the sports are probably like, man, I wish I could be out there. wish I could be out there. It's just their age, you know, at the end of the day. But like, it doesn't mean that they don't wish that they wanted to retire, but they just had to because they know their body. But obviously LeBron, like, he'll retire whenever he's ready, bro. I don't know. But I don't know. Like, I look at it as like, if LeBron wasn't in the league anymore, that's the same thing if seeing Stephen Curry. Like, it's obviously he's going to be different, right? Some people are going to be like, oh my gosh, finally LeBron's retired. Basketball's back again. It's all going to be the same. You're going to be, listen, if you are waiting until LeBron retires, oh, I promise you're going to be sick and tired of watching SGA then. Okay? Listen, if you said NBA is going to be better when LeBron leaves, listen, you are 100% wrong. Okay? Get ready. Buckle up. If you're finally turning on that TV because LeBron's not on there, be like, man, I haven't watched the NBA for years because I didn't want to watch LeBron James. Get ready to know who SGA is. All right? Oh, man. LeBron does not respect Jordan. The fact that he even thinks he is better than Jordan. Who said that, bro? LeBron James did not say that. Stop, bro. Like, that's okay. See, that's where you're just assuming here. LeBron, find me a clip where LeBron says that he's better than Jordan, bro. You guys just making stuff up, bro. Yeah, I know, because LeBron just acts that way. Because now he just acts like he's better than Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing? LeBron never said that. Oh, brother. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's all good. Like, I know everyone has opinions and whatnot. Oh man, I've been seeing so many. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I've been seeing so many AI videos of, like, have you seen those AI videos after playoff games where, like, they get punched in the face? Have you guys seen those videos? Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. I seen, like, every time a playoff game is over, you just see. I seen one that CJ Stroud got punched in the face. No one buys LeBron kicks. Bro, LeBron, we're not comparing sneakers here. We're absolutely not comparing sneakers here, chat. We're just not doing that. We're not doing that. We're absolutely not doing that. We're just not going to do that. You're talking about... Never mind. We're just not going to do that, bro. Dude, LeBron shoes are just not the same like Michael Jordan sneakers. Man, I love it. I know this is like one of the topics that some people just hate, bro. I don't see SGA getting another ring. We need to get together the big pickup game in here since everybody's hoopers in here, Mr. Hollywood says. Raph, you make my day. Listen, I'm just here, you know what I'm saying, Raph, just let it go. LeBron talk. You're not gonna change these guys' opinion. I'm not, but I'm just curious of what goes on in their head, bro. That's it. I just want to hear it, bro. And it's okay. Like, I could take the smoke. You guys know I can. This is all love at the end of the day. I love it. And I want you guys. I think it's because, like, it's like people are getting irritated. Have you ever heard? I've seen a debate in person, and it's just like, oh man, this is not going anywhere, bro. Why are we doing this? It's like he has an opinion, you have an opinion, you know. It's all opinions at the end of the day, you know. But I love it, bro. Me personally, I love it, you know. But I don't want any of you guys taking it all personal, because I personally don't. When I log off, you guys know I don't take anything personal. I'm still sleeping well every night. I'm still clapping cheeks. So like I'm good, bro, you know. So like I don't want any of you guys in here taking this conversation personal, because I want you guys to realize that when I have a conversation and a really great debate, even though it's your opinion, it's all love on my end. So I want you guys to know that. So thank you. It's entertainment. I love it, man. Rafi, you know, die on the LeBron hill. No, the thing is, like, you're not hearing what I'm saying. Like, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan either, you know, but like I told you, I respect what he's done for the game at the end of the day. So it's if Hackers in the kicker in the prison yet. Wait, what? I can make it you see if you want, Frank says. All the smoke minus will be debate team, Mike says. Most people that choose LeBron over Mike didn't see Mike play, Flipper Drip says. Yeah, that too. That's the reason why Jordans and Kobe sell out constantly and LeBron's don't, because Jordan's the GOAT and LeBron's the next best after him, KJK5 says. That is okay. That is wrong in an extent, okay? Because all the LeBron 9s, all the older models that the Kobe's sell out, because they don't drop as many older LeBron models that they are doing it for Kobe's, right? So if you've seen some of the older LeBrons that dropped, they will sell out, especially if they start dropping 9s. Is it the 9s? They were selling, even when basketball shoes were really popular back in like between 2000. I'm sure most of you guys were around during this time buying, you know, when basketball shoes were where people were wearing casuals, you know, basketball shoes casually. LeBron 11s, like I told you, I said this the other week, LeBron 11s were flying out of the shelves like crazy. Like, I'm telling you guys, LeBron 11s, LeBron 9s, LeBron 10s, they were all flying out of the shelves. Like, a lot of them were. A lot of those colorways were flying out of the shelves. Like, me personally, that was probably the most popular basketball shoe during that time was LeBron 11s, bro. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, if you were there during that time, dude, a lot of they were dropping like those colorways like nonstop. Don't get me wrong, there was maybe a couple colorways here and there that was maybe sitting. You probably find some of them at the outlets, but majority of them were just sold out everywhere, bro. Obviously, with the new technology of basketball, now it's a little bit different. That's why I'm saying you can't really compare to a lot of the basketball shoes or LeBron shoes nowadays versus how it was back then. Because back then they had themselves a run with LeBrons. So you can't necessarily say LeBron sneakers didn't had its time. It really did, you know? Like, it's like the new basketball shoes nowadays, right? Like, there's some basketball shoes will be popular than others. In the beginning, when they start coming out with new silhouettes or new colorways, some of them will sell out. For instance, like SGAs, right? SGAs will fly out of the shelves because they're making them so limited. They're really popular right now. You know, it's like, oh, well, Raph, you know, people are buying way more Jaw 3s and SGAs more than Jordans right now. No one wants to make that comparison. Because, well, at the end of the day, it's because they're making a lot of these SGAs limited. If the SGAs were widely available, I personally think they would absolutely sit. But you can make that argument with Jaw 3s. Like, there's Jaw 3s are everywhere, but they're just selling out like crazy. They're selling out like crazy. You maybe see colorways here and there. Like I've seen some colorways sitting at Nike, but a lot of the colorways that they dropped in with Jaw 2-3s, they're flying out of the shelves. So, but no one makes that comparison, right? It's like a lot of these Jordan GRs are sitting everywhere. No one's buying them, right? I mean, because you guys are saying no one buys LeBrons. Well, no one's buying all these Jordans. So, Sneaker Files do video 2 nights ago, and he's been playing Olympic 6s will release in 2026. Hopefully, we'll see. That is something a lot of you guys were wanting, right? Olympic 7s. No, a lot of you guys want Raptor 7s. That's what you guys want. So, I'd rather wear my old Unzone running than LeBron's, KS1 Beer Claw says. So, yeah, them days are over, B. Lewis says. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you could definitely say that. And you could have a comparison with different silhouettes that had its time, you know? Like, for instance, like for some of you guys that are old heads right here, a lot of you guys have been around the game for a lot of years, right? I'm not trying to compete with LeBrons and Jordans. I'm just saying in general, right? With Jordan sneakers, right? Silhouettes had its time. Like when I finally started buying sneakers for the personal in the early 2000, maybe late 2012, when I finally got my first job, right? Like during that time, like Jordan 13s were really popular, 7s, 6s, you know, there was not really of a specific trend with Jordans. Like every single Jordan silhouette seemed to be popular, right? Like certain colorways were popular, certain silhouettes were popular. You know, there was not a specific silhouette. For instance, now in this generation, right? Not this generation, but in this sneaker space now, what's popular? Jordan 4s, Jordan 1 lows, some Jordan collaborations, right? Like collaborations they were doing not doing as much collaborations back then than what they do now, right? So and then now when they drop 12s or if they drop 13s, they're dropping 9s. They don't sell out. They just don't sell out. I need Raptors and Bordeaux 7s. Like, no offense. Like, even if they drop Bordeaux 7s again and they make it a massive GR, it's not going to sell out. Okay? We can make that argument maybe for the Raptors depending of how many pairs that they do drop. I think Raptor 7s will 100% do pretty well. I'm not talking about the resale, but I'm talking about with the average consumer that wants it for the toe. I think it will do pretty well, right? Like for instance, Aqua 8s, that shoe hasn't dropped in a while. You could probably get those, you know, probably still sitting at some stores for the Aqua 8s. You know, so it honestly depends, bro. You know, a lot of the silhouettes has done really well. Like Jordan 10s, that's what I'm saying. Like if you've been collecting Jordan 10s for so long, or if you knew how Jordan 10s were back then versus now, like Jordan 10s were sitting everywhere, bro. They really were. That's why I'm like, damn, like Jordan 10s are like selling out like crazy. Why? Because Jordan Brand and Nike are making them really, really limited for a reason. So I like when I can walk into the bricks and mortar. And I wouldn't be surprised, like some silhouettes moving forward, what do you see that's pretty limited? What do you see a silhouette that's pretty limited that they're bringing back? I mean, I'm sure most of you guys, we kind of talked about this yesterday, right? They're bringing back the 17. And there's going to be more 17s this year. But they're going to make those stupid limited, bro. 15s, right? I'm sure when they bring out some 15s this year, they're going to make those dumb limited as well. LeBron brand is... I'm not saying like sell out everywhere. I'm sure there's going to be some sizes and some, some colorways that will probably sit. But... anything over Jordan 12, W Rod says. Like Jordan 12s, like surprisingly, Jordan 12 lows used to be pretty popular too. If anybody remember when they were on that run with not Jordan 12, but Jordan 13 lows, excuse me. When they were bringing back like the Dirty Breads, the CP3 13s, The bread, I think it was the regular bread. I think it was the cherry 13s, the dirty bread 13s. They came out with a couple low 13s. All those 13 lows were like selling out. They had a couple collabs, not even collabs. I think it was a collab. I forgot. It was like a black and gum bottom Jordan 13 low. It was a couple Jordan 13 lows, and they all sold out. Got to get a pair of 17s for a collection this year. Never owned one. Morning round. What up, Joseph? What's good, dude? CP3 shoes were dope. Yeah. I mean, when they came out, they had an away colorway. They had a home colorway. The black colorway, I think that was the away colorway. It was the one that only dropped on the Nike Sneakers app. 14s were the last nice Jordan silhouette, Mike says. There we go. But I mean, like I said, I'm sure there's probably going to be like a Jordan silhouette that's going to be pretty popular, and people, I would say, okay, I guess you can make that argument that Jordan 5s have been getting a lot of love, right? Can we say that? Can we clear the air real quick, right? That Jordan 5s have been getting a lot of love lately. No one really thought that Jordan 5s would get as much love last year, but they did. But you could absolutely make that argument that no one really knew that would happen. But still, you could get a lot of the Jordan 5s for a good price. Like, I think grapes are still sitting. The fire red 5s are still sitting out there that you could probably get. But there is a good amount of people that really wanted the shoe. Love my black Maze and the white Maze 13 lows back in the day. I only rock Jordan 1s and 1 through 11, Kane says. Yeah, 5 surprised me. I'm sure that surprised a whole lot of people as well. But, I mean, obviously that took effect because of the resale market. But, I mean, you can't discredit Jordan Brand because they brought out really good colorways. Like, they really did. They brought out really good colorways and colorways that a lot of the sneakerheads wanted. So, Fire Reds, Great 5s are all good colorways. I'll type it again. Jordan Brand is the number 3 selling shoe brand globally. Although it's just, yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to put, like, analytics out there. But, I mean, that's still really, really good being number 3. Yeah, lots of 5s lately, if it says. Let's see how the white... You know what? And I'm a believer of this, is that I just feel like all white shoes just don't do as well. I mean, obviously, you can make that debate with the off-white Jordan 1 highs or aka the Virgil Ablohs. You can make that debate, but like just overall with Jordan GRs, just white colorways of sneakers just don't perform as good as black shoes. It's a given, right? Like Black Cat 3s perform pretty well, but the Pure Money 3s didn't. You can make that argument. I personally don't think the white metallic 5s are going to perform as good as the black metallic 5s. It's because not a lot of people prefer all white shoes because they get dirty. A lot of people have that mindset. It's like, it's too white for me. It's too white for me. I don't want them. You know, that's how my dad feels about like all white shoes and all black shoes. He doesn't prefer all black or all white. You know, one solid colorway, he doesn't prefer that. You know, and I'm sure a lot of sneakerheads are the same way. They don't prefer all white or all solid colorway. You know, so yeah, no, for sure. Depends on the material for me to buy a white shoe. Some of the leather is cheeks to clean. I mean, you can make that debate as well. Like people probably prefer the Pure Money 4s over any other all white shoe. You could absolutely make that debate. That I bet you if Pure Money 4s were to drop as a regular GR, that would probably most likely sell out more than any other white shoe that you could think of. And I don't even know I don't know if it's a fact, but I think it's just my opinion that I feel like an average sneakerhead that's been around the game for most would probably prefer the Pure Money 4s out of any all white shoes. I mean, I don't think the Jordan 11 anniversary is debatable. I don't even think that should be in the conversation of an all white shoe, but I would definitely say that an average sneakerhead that's been in the game for a long time that would probably prefer a Pure Money 4 out of any all white shoes, out of any silhouette that they would drop, they'd prefer the Pure Money 4. So And I could see it sell out. I mean, the last time that we seen a Pure Money 4 release was like, what, 2017? I think it was 17 or 16. I think it was 17, maybe 16. And I think that's the last time we've seen it. So, but anyways, let's get to this unboxing real quick. I want to get to it. So, yeah, listen, chat. I know a little bit of knowledge, somewhat knowledge of sneakers back then. I mean, I wasn't buying shoes like when I was in middle school. I was really, I mean, I've been into sneakers for so long, but I wasn't really buying any sneakers until I got my first job. But I was really into sneakers back then. Like, I remember the Red October. That was one I'll never forget. I think I told you guys about the story about the Red October. I remember that drop. Space Jam drop. I mean, I remember a lot of drops. I just couldn't buy it because I didn't have a job. But will you guys pay resale? Like, remember like those MTV videos, like the top 10 videos, like on VH1 or BET, the top 10 music videos. When I was a kid, I used to watch that a whole lot. I was a big fan of Usher. I was a big fan of Nelly. And Air Force Ones, and I was living in South Georgia at the time, and Air Force One Fat Farms were just really popular, and Reeboks and K-Swisses back in the day when I was a young kid. I have a picture. My mom has a picture. We have plenty of pictures when I was a kid. I have a picture of me wearing some Timbs and a Lion King long sleeve t-shirt. I had Timbs back in the day too. I still have a picture of that. I gotta find it though. So here comes an unboxing. Real quick. So this is my first time seeing these in hand. Yeah, I live in Georgia like half my life, and that was literally what everyone was wearing was K-Swisses, Fat Farms, and Air Force Ones. And I was a big fan of Usher, Nelly. Whenever they wear Air Force Ones, dude, I'd always wear what's it called, Fat Joe, 50 Cent. All right, here we go. So this is my first time having them, touching them in hand. So we got a Kobe. This is the homie Francisco's. He has my size and I have his. So I end up going for his size, end up hitting on a size 11. It's exactly what he wanted. End up hitting on Snkrs app. And I have a size 8 that we have to swap. We'll probably swap on Sunday. So I'll have my pair on Monday. So, but anyways, here we go. It's my first time touching them in hand. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about these. I'm not a huge fan of, not the biggest fan of this shoe. When I first saw images, was not crazy for them. But I decided, since I've never hooped in a Kobe 5 before, I was like, you know what, let me give it a chance. But here we have it. We have the Kobe 5 Protros in that Caitlyn Clark Fever colorway. How do we feel about these? This is for the homie Frank. I don't know. When I seen these shoes on feet, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys could tell me. For some reason, the shoe just looked cheap. That's it. Right? Like, I see these in hand. These are okay. I'm just the only thing that I'm going to criticize, because I seen these in person. I just never had it in hand. I'm not a big fan of the material, bro. I'm just not. I prefer like a Flyknit. Like, that's the same thing how I feel about Kobe 6s. Like, they don't have the best out material of them. Like, I don't know. Like, these are okay. The colorway is all right. I mean, once again, you guys let me know. These are just okay. Like, they're just okay to me. They're just okay to me. I have the Caitlyn Clark 6s. Maybe to you, I'm just not a crazy fan. Like, for me, I feel like the best Kobe 5, in my personal opinion, when it comes to colorway, is the Bruce Lee's. That's my all-time favorite colorway on a Kobe 5. Never had it, but looks like size 8 is up for grabs. Yeah, it might. It honestly might. Like, I have a size 8 that I'm gonna swap with Francisco. He hit on a size 8, but I might just get rid of it. So I'm not a crazy fan of these. I'm not. Got the carbon fiber plate on the bottom. You got the navy all over. You got like the infrared, solar red laces, yellow sock liner. Detailing on is cool, but just not a fan of them. It's not my pair. MJ, it's not my pair, my friend. It's not my pair. Give Fantastic 4 vibes, not bad though. So here's a closer look to them. I know some people were saying that the quality issues on this shoe was bad. I have zero. There's zero quality issues on this shoe. But some people sound like that there was quality issues on these Kobe's. Let me check the other one. Does this come with extra? It doesn't come with extra lacing, no? It doesn't come with extra laces. So here is the right shoe. Not seeing any flaws, but here you guys go. So I'm sure they're probably going to release more Kobe 5s this year. I think I've seen one so far. It's another Caitlyn Clark that they're dropping as well. But I'm telling you guys right now, as of right now, like my favorite Kobe silhouette to hoop in right now is the Kobe 8. I would say Kobe 8. I love the Kobe 4s. I wish that they drop more Kobe 4s because I personally like the 4. I feel like it's an underrated one. There's an all yellow Kobe 4 that I really want. I've hooped in the Mambacitas before. The Mambacita 4s. I've had those before. And I've hooped in them and they feel really, really good. But yeah, these 5s are okay. I think if I would hoop on a Kobe 5 for the first time, it probably wouldn't be this colorway. So I'll get my pair in hand and see how I feel about it and try them on maybe and then just get rid of them. So that's it. Hey, Raph, what do you think of the new Nike Mine 001 slides? I think the Mine 001 slides are just okay. Like, that's my true opinion on it. Like I said, I get a lot of people asking me about the Mine 001s, and I truly think, my personal opinion, the Mine 001s are just okay. I personally think it's a gimmick. I feel normal when I'm wearing them. I don't feel any different. And I've been wearing them all week. So I think since Nike did mention, that it's, it's supposed to keep you calm, I feel like people are definitely going to have that mindset of looking for that. So I just feel like it's just a, any other slide, but it is definitely different than most. So shoes way better than meals. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I do want to try the 002s on feet for sure. No, I'm wearing them. I still wear them. No, I didn't return them. I wear them all the time. I'll show you my pair. It's pretty dirty because I wear them all the time. Not horrible, but when I tell you guys, I wear these every day. Like, I wear these every day, bro. So, like, in, like, this, dude, I'm telling y'all, like, I don't know, maybe it's Vegas, but damn, man, it's getting low-key dirty. But, I don't know. These are fine. Just regular slides I'd wear every day, Not gonna wear my basketball shoes like outside the court. They cooked. Yeah, I wear them every day. I told y'all. Like because I play basketball at least 3 to 4 times a week. And after basketball games, I take my shoes off and I put those on. I mean, I've only had them for like less than a week, so I've just been wearing them every single day. That's the reason why they look like that now. So. Do you feel calm wearing them? Not really. I mean, it's the same. I even wore them at for the 49ers game. I wore them to the casino. And do you think I was calm on that game with those calm slides? Absolutely not. Why are they in the house, Raph? Oh, they're just on the side. They were just on the side of the door. They were just on the side of the door. How is your mood lately? On the daily? My mood's fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't wear them when I was packaging all your guys' orders yesterday. I mean, I was calm regardless. I was fine. There's nothing different with those slides, having them on. When the slides is $100, you need the gimmicks. Yeah, listen, I know some people don't like talking about it right now, but I mean, I just personally think it's a gimmick, bro. That's it. It's a gimmick. Biggest takeaway is that you don't mind putting them on to wear at the very least. Yeah, listen, that's the whole point, is that I want to test it to give you guys my experience, right? Like I told you guys, I'm giving you guys an unbiased opinion. All you hear on the reviews is like, oh, they're comfortable. They're comfortable. Yeah, but like the real question is like, are they really making you calm? Like, no. Like, it's just me personally. It's just a regular slide. That's it. It's just any regular slide, bro. Like, have a debate with your wife and wear those slides. You think you're gonna stay calm? It's like any other slide, man. That's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. No offense to Nike, but yeah, they definitely got a lot of people for sure curious about it. But it's nice on feet for sure. I would say that they're very, very nice on feet. They're very nice on feet. Are you resting well? My back still hurts. All right, here we go. I'm curious of what happened to these. Someone asked about these the other day. So shout out to Francisco. Have your pair. We'll do that swap on Sunday. So I don't know what happened with these. The Virgil Abloh Nike Air Force One Sesame supposedly drop in spring of 2026. When I hear spring, probably around March or April, for $155. All right, so it sounds like they're still releasing, because someone was asking, yo, Raph, is there going to be a release date on these? What's going on? What's going on with these? So how do you guys feel about the fact that Nike is no longer affiliated with Off-White? So I'll tell you this, that clearly, since Off-White's name is not on here, Nike had full control of the material, the structure of the shoe, the design. They obviously had 100% a say. Off-White had zero say on this. It's like, okay, you could pay us to put our branding on the shoe, and that's it. Nike will own everything else. This is literally a Virgil Abloh Nike Air Force One. This is no longer Off-White. And you know what, chat? I like these. I like the colorway. I prefer these ones. I prefer these ones over the yellow and the green. The blue one's the best. I love the blue one. I used to have the MCAs. I used to have those. I used to have you know what's so funny? I used to have the green ones too, chat. I got them at SneakerCon Dallas. And ended up selling them again just because I only wore it once, and it's like, I'm never going to wear these. But I do like these ones. These are definitely better than the green, and I think they're better than the lemonades. Off-White sold their company. Did they really? I don't think that's what happened. Got a meeting later, Raph. Have a great day. You too, Dean. Appreciate you. Didn't the yellow Air Force One yellow end up at the outlets? I don't know. I don't know what happened to this deal, too. Like, someone's saying that Off-White sold their company. I'm not sure what happened here. But it is cool, because the thing is, next year, I know I don't want to talk about it because it's a little early, but next year is the 10th year anniversary for Off-White, and the first 10, the 10, that's the anniversaries next year. I feel like Nike is gonna do something, just because they're kind of like lingering a lot of these Virgil Abloh sneakers this year. I mean, you have the Alaska Jordan 1 High coming out this year as well. And then you have these Air Force Ones possibly dropping this year. So I'm wondering if this is like maybe not a teaser, but they're kind of lingering Virgil Abloh sneakers, kind of giving you a hint that they're going to probably retro a lot of the shoes next year because of the 10th year anniversary. I would assume they're going to do something. I could be wrong. And I promise you guys this. I don't know why I feel like this is going to happen, but I think it is. Okay, I'm going to say it now. It's January. Someone clip this. It's January 14th. It's January 14th, chat. Okay, January 14th, 2026. I'm going to call it right now. I think next year, Jordan Brand and Nike is going to re-retro this shoe next year. You guys ready? Call me crazy. I think they're going to re-retro this next year. Call me crazy, bro. I think they're going to re-retro this next year. I don't think they're going to drop the 10. I don't think they're going to drop the 10 again. I think they're going to drop this. I think. That's just a guess. Remember, that's just a guess. Just a guess. I don't think they're going to drop the 10. They're just going to drop this. And maybe another Air Force One colorway. I mean, I listen. You call me crazy, though, dude. I'm going to call it now. I feel like they're going to drop this next year. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, bro. You absolutely could call me crazy. It's a hot take. It's absolutely a hot take. It's a 10th year anniversary. Why, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're gonna go crazy, you might as well just drop this. If they're easily okay, let's just drop the Alaska colorway, which was the EU. That was the EU. They were only limited because they only dropped in the EU, right? Why not? Why not? It is a lava take, bro. But the thing is, people were we were crazy. They were crazy to think that they would drop the undefeated 4s as well. And that was a $20,000-$30,000 shoe. This shoe is what, $15,000? And this won't be like an off-white. It's just going to be a Virgil Abloh Jordan 1 High Chicago. So I'm calling it. I think they will. I think this would probably be one of the craziest drops if they did drop it. And all of a sudden, Jordan 1s are not dead, right? Jordan 1s are not dead. Right? Jordan 1s are dead, Raph. Ain't nobody want them. I mean, we didn't see them re-retroing undefeated 4s and Tokyo 5s. Here we are. I can see it happening. That's what I'm saying. Call me crazy, but I could see it happening. If they don't do anything, I personally, I'm going to call Nike and Jordan Brand like crazy if they don't do anything for Virgil on the 10th year anniversary of the drops. Like, I mean, if they're okay dropping them this year, like I told you guys, I'm sure they're okay dropping more off-whites next year or Virgils next year. So call me crazy. I think it's happening. Wu-Tang Dunks also, Loud Pack says, because think about it, right? Like, are they really going to go back in time, right, and drop, if you look at the off-white 10? Okay, but like I said, I'm already crazy saying, okay, if you look at the 10, look at the 10, and then you obviously look. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this up. I don't know why the pictures. Like, you telling me the only reason why I feel like they wouldn't, because they haven't dropped any of these silhouettes in a while. That's the only reason why I feel like I don't think they'll drop the 10, but they'll drop one of them. For instance, we haven't seen them drop, Prestos in a long time. Converses here and there. You have, what else is in Air Max 97s. You have the Blazers, Air Max 90s, or excuse me, it was the Air Max 95s. Air Force Ones, obviously, we see. The Vapor Max, we haven't seen no Vapor Maxes, right? So, if I would think they would do something right here, then they would just go ahead and take the one. If they redrop the Dornbecker 4s, it'll be legendary. I don't know. It's definitely a reach back for sure. Especially specifically for a Dornbecker. Don't get me wrong, they've done it before with just the Jordan 3. But in this state of mind of the way the Dornbecker collection is, me personally, I don't see it happening. But, like I said, you could call us crazy. Call yourself crazy thinking that it would probably happen. There could be a possibility. Because the thing is, the whole point of the whole Dornbecker collection is that it goes 100% goes to the proceeds. But it's like, okay, well, Raph, if it 100% goes to this hospital, then you would think that, to make a lot more money, then why don't you bring out a lot of these colorways, of some of these popular Dornbeckers, and then it would 100% go back to the hospital. People will buy them. How are they dropping the Freddy's next year? Because it will be the 40th anniversary of the movie, Tube says. Well, the thing is with the Freddy's, if you're talking about the SB, that never really had a public release, though, Tube. They never had a public release. I feel like SB is in a little of a different level of retroing, because I don't think SB retros or comes out with the old colorways and bring it back out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that is a thing for SB. SB and Jordan Brand and Nike, yes, Nike and Nike SB is obviously in the same, in the same freaking, they're the same brand, right? But I just feel like they just have a different lane for SBs. It's not like Jordans. We'll re-retro Jordans every 5-6 years. That's not like that with SB. And remember what I was telling you about, what's it called? Yeah, I know you're making stuff up too, but I'm just saying in general that SB Nike is just in a different level. Like I told you guys with Nike SB, that they're very specific on who they're wanting to collab with. They're just not, okay, let's just choose this person because it's hype and we want Nike SB back on the map, right? Like me personally, I don't think Travis will get another SB. I don't think he will. I think they definitely used his name to put Nike SB back in the map because they had a long-term plan for SB in general. So now with SBs now, they're very specific and particular to who they want to collab with, right? Like that's why I feel like a lot of people are not crazy fans of some of the collabs that kind of go on with SBs because it's not really mainstream, right? Like mainstream, or some people never heard about the brand. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal opinion. I don't know if some of you guys could agree with me if you're a Nike SB fan, but I feel like they're very specific on who they want to collab with and what they want to collab. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. Rafi, did you see Corey and Anton? No, I did not. Have the Travis Scott SB. I need to sell them. I don't know how much they're going for when it comes to that. Nardwar collab went apeshit, Loudpack says. But that's very specific, though. What do you mean? What do you mean apeshit, though, Loudpack? What do you mean by that? I don't think a lot of people went bananas for Nardwar. I personally didn't. It's a nice shoe for sure. Like Nardwars is definitely a nice shoe. Is it the best SB to drop last year in 2025? I personally don't think it was. I think it's a great shoe. I think they look really, really good on feet. But I think, okay, if I'd rank the SBs last year, number one for me was Haley Wilson's. Number two, I think the CFCFs, I think those were very underrated. I think that's number two on my list. Number three, I think I'm going to put the Nardwars up there as number three. They're definitely top 3 SBs. I'm not. I mean, you could put the Jordan 4, but I'm just specifically talking about SBs. I'm gonna put that up there, and then I'm gonna put the rodeos up there as well. I think those were cool, but it's not the best one. They just weren't as good as I thought they were gonna be in person. But CFCS were, yeah, that's definitely number 2 on my list. I think that was a really nice SB. So Nardwar number 3, and then yeah. So personally, will never see another Nard collab again. Yeah, I think that's one and done. I think it's a one and done thing for that. So one and done. A one and done. So yeah, rodeos are number 4. Listen to, that's number 4 on my list. CFCFs is a favorite for sure. Can't wait to rock them in my graduation. There you go, Shane. No love for Supreme SB. Oh yeah, Supreme SBs dropped this last year too. You know what? I'll change my list. I'll go Haley Wilson's, CFCFs, Nardwar, and then the Supreme collection. And then I'll go rodeos. Thank you. I forgot about that. I'm not putting Udos up there. I'm not a fan of Udos. I was not a fan of the Udos last year. That's all Nardwar wanted was an SB. He's been asking since 2013, he said. Yeah, that's probably a one and done. That's probably the only one that he's going to get. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, since it was, honestly, who knows? Like, I wouldn't be surprised, too, of how successful Nardwar's SB was last year. I would not be surprised if they give him another one. I would not be surprised if they give him another SB this year in 2026. I mean, it was very successful. The public responded, and they responded well. And I truly think, in my personal opinion, I think Nardwar should have got a special box. Like, you know how he did it was like his meet and greet type deal? Like, they should have done like a special packaging for that shoe. Like, specifically, like, give him a cool looking box, slide out box, whatever the case is, how SB normally rocks. You know how, like, you only get the exclusive boxes at the store. They should have done that for him. And then since they dropped on the Nike Sneakers app, have the regular, tan or rainbow box that they normally come with, that I personally think they should have gave him something cool. It would probably be 2027 if he gets another one, Unknown says. Maybe. I mean, the thing is, Yudo had a back-to-back, right? Didn't he? No, he didn't. Yudo didn't have back-to-back. His was 2023, I think, and then he got another one in 2025. So, yeah, it wasn't back-to-back, I don't think, if I'm mistaken. What about doing a creative collab as before? I mean, the thing is, it seems like it is true that it seems like that was the last SB Jordan 4. It seems like Nike SB is in a different direction this year. I mean, obviously, they stopped with the Nike SB Jordan 4, and they kind of focused on, I feel like they're now focused on different silhouettes. Obviously, you see the Air Max 95 introduction last year, and then they're doing another one this year again, which is this month. Wouldn't be surprised if they continue on with the Air Max 95 this year. There's going to be supposedly an Air Force One SB dropping this year. So I think they're kind of focused on different silhouettes at this point with Nike SB. I don't think a Jordan 4 is going to be in the picture. I don't think Jordan 4 is going to be in the picture, no longer in the picture. That's why I'm saying it's like they should have done the red. Like if supposedly the red is the friends and family, but like it would have been nice if we seen like more of a general release for the Jordan 4 SB in that red colorway. I think it would do very well. I think it would do very well, if you ask me. Wouldn't be surprised if an SB Jordan 4 became a DB collab. Could be. Did you see a fine hat? I think it won't be risque again. I did not. SB Air Force is coming next. Yeah, that's going to be another one this year that they're going to push is Air Force One SB. I personally think this might be a hot take. I don't think that them dropping the SB Air Force One I don't think it's going to do as well as like 95 Air Maxes, SBs, and Jordan 4s. I think it will sell out on the first run, but I don't think it's going to perform as good as like these other ones has. It might be a hot take. I could be wrong though. right? Because it's like, well, Air Force Ones are not very comfortable, Raf. Well, now that since it's an SB, a lot more people are going to want the SB Air Force Ones because of comfort. Because Air Force Ones, regular Air Force Ones are not comfortable at all. SB White Cement 3s, SB White Cement 3s drop soon, Allie says. Nobody skating Air Force Ones, too heavy. Well, the thing is, obviously, you could make that argument, though, with, like, Air Force Ones. Like, when they used to make the Prime Knit Air Force Ones, those used to be stupid light. I could see them making these SBs light. They kind of focus on comfort with different insoles and different sole. But the thing is, they've made Air Force Ones super light before. And that was for the Prime Knit Air Force Ones that they used to drop back in the day when they had the Air Force One highs. Well, excuse me, not the highs, but the mids and the lows. If you remember, it was during the time where they not human racers, but those racers were really, really popular with Nike. And they kind of added the Prime Knit on the Air Force Ones, and it was really popular when they first dropped, and people loved them because they were super light. They weren't as heavy because of that sole. So I wouldn't be surprised if they could implement some sort of like technology on there for the Air Force Ones and make it a little bit lighter for skateboarders to actually skate in, you know? So, I mean, yeah, you can make that argument too. I mean, we've had the argument before, but I'm saying of them making them now. Like, I've never personally had the Air Cautions. I didn't have the Air Max 95s, that pink and white colorway that they dropped last year. I don't know what the biggest difference is between the two, but I'm assuming it's probably comfort, right? On the 95 SBs, I'm assuming it's comfort. That's the biggest difference between the two. But toe box hella small on the SB version given book 1 vibes. Sends a DM, he fractured his skull, and I don't want to watch that. Hell no. D-Watch, what up, man? Ravi, did you ever wear Air Force One high tops? Yeah. I mean, on my 6th grade promotion picture, I think my mom still has a picture of it. I was wearing my 6th grade promotion going into middle school, because in elementary school, it was kindergarten to 6th grade in elementary when I moved to Washington. And my 6th grade promotion, I wore a lime green long sleeve button up, khakis and mid Air Force Ones, Nike Air Force Ones mids with a strap. That's what I wore for my 6th grade promotion. I told you I was a big Air Force One fan back in the day, bro. I really was. Never really had a pair until I went to California because my auntie would be the one buying me all the sneakers every time I went to go visit. But my mom and dad, they would just buy me and my sisters K-Swisses and Fat Farms. That was really, or sometimes Reeboks, but it was mainly K-Swisses and Fat Farms is what we wore as kids. Bro, I remember getting those little magazines like in school where you had like the library, the book fair, and you get those little twisty band shoelaces. You guys know what I'm talking about? And used to want those so bad for my Fat Farms. My sister got them, but I didn't. Bro, that used to be a trend. That used to be a trend with those little stretchy like noodle strings because you didn't have to tie them up. Yeah, a lime long sleeve t-shirt, khaki fit with an all white Air Force One. I literally, because my parents used to, dude, I'm telling you, like, you gotta think I'm capping. Like, I still have like the camcorders and everything in my closet. I brought this up before. My parents used to be like content creators, but they never really posted it online. It was just for memories. They used to have it all, bro. I still have it to this day. It's in the closet. They used to be like content creators, but my parents used to just put the camera down and put it on a tripod and recorded like just like POVs of just us like as kids just running around the house. Bro, I need to get a new battery for it because it dies right away. It can't play unless I put the charger on it. Bro, I might have to try to get some of those clips and actually get them on my phone. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. It's wild that I've never owned a pair of 9s. I've owned only one pair of 9s. Only one pair. Yeah, like we had a pretty big backyard as kids. Like, my dad got our first house in Georgia. Like we were we were in apartments for like when we moved from Guam to Georgia back in 2000. My dad could not afford a house for the first like 3 years, and we were in a 2-bedroom apartment with me and my 4 sisters. We were in a 2-bedroom apartment for 2-3 years until my dad got us a house back in 2003 or 2002. I think we got to Georgia in 1999. And we were stuck in an apartment for like 2-3 years, and then my dad got our house in Georgia. It was a 1-story house, 4 bedrooms, for like, bro, he got the house. When I asked him, I was like, how much did you get the house for? He got the house for $60,000. $60,000, chat. 60. It was haunted too, bro. That shit was haunted as hell. Met up with the buddy I haven't seen in a minute. He Vietnamese and his wife is Guam. Bruh, she made this beef waterfall dish and that slaps so damn hard. There you go, Tooth. I grew up in Springs, Georgia. Real talk. Yeah, we lived around like Kings Bay area, like south of Georgia. We were like 1 hour away from Jacksonville. So, okay, so this is how old are you, Raph? I'm 30, bro. I'm 30. Well, I had sisters like whenever I was in elementary school, like my sisters were in middle school and high school. So like I feel like I was introduced with a lot of things like in that age, just because my sisters were a little bit older. And like that's how I told you guys how I knew Usher, MTV 10 music videos every single morning, because that's what my sisters would watch. I listen, I just wanted to watch some cartoons in the morning, but my sisters just put on the 10. I think Maroon 5 was pretty popular during the early 2000s too. Maroon 5, Chingy, Usher. The early 2000s, chat, or like 2000, like 2003, 2004, 5. Like Green Day, they were pretty popular. I'm sure there's a few other bands that were really, really popular when you see the old music videos. I looked up Fat Farms on StockX. I don't think you can find a pair. No, you gotta get it on like Amazon or something, or eBay. You gotta get on Amazon or eBay to get those Fat Farms. So, Carson on the daily, bro. I tell you, dude, you guys think I'm lying, bro? I had a do-rag when I was a kid. Like dead ass. Like my best friend. Like one of my best friends, I had a white guy that was a best friend of mine, and another guy was black, and he gave me a do-rag at school. I put it on. I told you guys I have a picture of me wearing a do-rag, bro, dead ass. I swore I've seen one. My mom has like, I'm telling you, my mom has like 4 stacks of books of pictures when we were kids. I told you my parents were like low-key content creators. Like I could probably find a folder full of pictures in my in my drawer. I'm not lying, bro. Hold on, I'll get it. Thanks, buddy. Obviously, some of these pictures I can't show, but like I have, like these are the type of pictures I'm telling you guys about. Hold on. Like I have pictures when I was like a kid. Like these type of pictures on like the old like hold on. Bro, like see here's like I have a picture. I'll show you guys real quick. Like this is a picture of me and my grandma. My grandma passed away and I was like 8th grade, but this was me and my sister and my mom and my grandma. Like we have pictures like this, bro. Like I keep this stuff, bro. This is the only memories I have with my grandma. Like in the videotapes that I have, like my grandma passed away when I was like 7th, 8th grade. Here's me and my dad when I was a kid in Georgia. We had a dog. Bro, I told you I was wearing jorts, bro. Me and my dad, bro, listen, we're wearing jorts, bro. We're wearing jorts. Look how dark I was. This was when we were living in Georgia, bro. We had a dog. Hey, man, listen, I told you I don't be lying about my stories. Told you I don't be capping. Like, we have like all types of pictures when we were kids. Like, here's my mom on. Here's me and my mom on an airplane, bro. Like, this was when we were going to LA to go visit my grandma. Like, there's me and my mom as a kid. Like, look at me, bro. I was a little thug, bro. Look at me. I was dark as hell. Like, there's us in Universal Studios. Look at me, bro. Look, I look like a little monk, bro. Look at me. My dad didn't give me no. Look at my dad didn't give me no like. This was us in LA for the first. Look at me. I look like a little monk. bro, I was dark when I was living in Georgia. I was dark as hell. I was dark. Look, I have my like student IDs from like 7th grade. And here's my high school. I have my IDs from high school and holy crap. My basketball team. I was in basketball in middle school. This is our middle school varsity team. Back in 2009, 2010. Bro, I have all these pictures. I'm gonna have to send this to my mom. She would love to see this picture of me and her. Bro looks like Riley. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Riley definitely looks like me. Golden child. I was a mama's boy, dude. I don't care what anyone says. I'm still a mama's boy. I don't care what anyone says, bro. Well, this was me in high. Bro, I look like a bro. I look like a jerk. This was me in like junior year. I have my ID from high school. Still have all of it, dude. Still have all of it, bro. I don't know. You guys have like the same. I got the same hair. It's crazy. Bro, some of these pictures are from my kids. Bro, oh my gosh. I cannot show you guys this picture. Look at this picture of this was me. I don't even know what year this was. 04? Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo, what year was this? Brother. I don't know what year this was. I had hair. Damn, I look like a fob. I don't know what year that was, chat. Yo. Oh, man. Bro, we weren't even like... The thing is, I wasn't even like, bro, I wasn't even like, my parents weren't even rich like that, bro. Like, we had, like, these are all my kids. There's me, there's Riley, there's Rose. Yeah, bro, what the hell? Love it. Yeah, I mean, I had long ass hair too. Well, now I wish I had that hair. Telling me, I wish I had that hair. Yeah, I told you I wasn't capping about these pictures that I keep, bro. Like, I'm gonna send this one. I'm gonna send this one to my mom. I'm gonna call her right now. I mean, we're towards the end of the stream. I'm gonna call my mom. Be like, Mom, look what I found. We'll see what my mom says. My son. We are. What did you get that picture? She ain't even answering my phone call, bro. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mom. I'm on. Okay, I'm on stream right now, and I was going through some of these pictures. Right? Look what I found. You ready? You sound like you just woke up.
Yeah.
You just woke up. Okay, here we go. Look.
Hey, that's me and you on the airplane.
Obviously, who else is it? Gonna be another mom?
We're going to LA.
I know. What? How old were you here?
Me?
Yeah, in your 30s, right?
33, 34.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom. I'll call you. I'll call you. I don't know what year it was. I think it was like 2003 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll call you back after. All right. Love you. Bye. I had to call her. And show her, bro. I don't even know. I don't remember having this. All right. She a legend. The impression was. What happened? Oh, I just froze for a second. I don't know why I froze for a second. Did you guys see that? I hecka froze. On so many levels. Dope for sharing. Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. Rafi, say the plane. Yeah, we're on the plane. The airplane. That's what my mom. We're on the airplane. Back to LA. I was frozen for a second. I was a lag. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, chat, I appreciate you guys letting me share that. All right. That was kind of towards the end of the stream, so I was like, you know what? F it. Might as well just go ahead and share it with you guys. But no, that's basically it for the stream today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Happy Wednesday. Don't mind sharing some personal stuff with you guys here on the streams as always. But make sure you guys hit that like button for the one time. If you guys are new here, hit that like button on the way out. We'll see if we see another day for these EA for the Jordan 4s. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on a Thursday if we'll finally see it. But other than that, you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Thank you guys so much. By the way, I figured out how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I might go get the other Rubik's Cube, like a 4x4 or something, so I could figure that out as well. Or is it 3x3? I don't know. But I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube now. I learned it yesterday. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. I love y'all. Have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day to every single one of you guys. All right. I'll try to get some content for you guys later. If anyone purchased a hoodie or a beanie, I will have the rest of the orders shipped out today because UPS does not like me right now. So, but other than that, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day. All right, I'm out ya. Peace, guys. Have a good one.
There's no denying.